Apparently, a lot of American cities that rely very much on Canadian tourism are feeling the heat, and they're now starting to beg us to come back. And all I have to say is this: why would any self-respecting Canadian want to go to a country that is like fundamentally trying to annex us? It's just a no-go for any self-respecting Canadian. Until you clean up the dumpster fire that y'all created, we're not going anywhere near the States. We'll go to Europe, we'll go to Cuba, we'll go to the Caribbean, we'll go to Tahiti, we'll go anywhere else but your ever-loving Mr. Taco Tits President US. We don't want that shit in our lives. We've got enough stuff going on up here. Maybe concentrate on what the hell's going on in your own country instead of blaming Canadians for doing a very Canadian thing, which is boycotting.
Well, it's no longer news that Canadians are boycotting the United States. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. All credit goes to the creators in these videos. And guys, in today's video, many Canadians who spend their winters in Florida are now selling their homes, right? These people are often called snowbirds. They have owned homes or condos in Florida for years, but now things have changed. Apart from the fact that the cost of keeping a home there has gone way up, they are feeling that the United States is not making them feel welcome. So why should they come and spend their Canadian dollars in the United States? And this is beginning to affect Florida's housing market. Let's see what these creators have to say.
How are you doing? So lots of people are boycotting the United States right now in regards to visits or tourism. Let's just talk about one country. Let's talk about Canada. And let's just talk about one state. Let's talk about Florida. Okay, so let's look at some stats, okay? In 2024, 3.3 million Canadians visited Florida, okay? What did they contribute? They contributed $20.5 billion to the Florida economy. And also contributed 140,000 jobs to people in Florida. So far this year, Florida has lost approximately $2.1 billion in revenue from Canadian tourism. This information, folks, comes from the U.S. Travel.
Florida real estate market is in a 911 zone, emergency zone. Their inventory levels are 2018 levels, higher than 2018 levels. That means pre-pandemic. Corporations are selling. Small and big investors are selling. Canadians, who are the biggest buyer of real estate in Florida, which are foreigners, are selling. Airbnb, they're selling. Houses are sitting on the market. 30 to 40% price drops. If you don't take the offer, and most offers come with, hey, we want closing costs too, they're being warned by realtors that, hey, the crash is here and it's just going to get worse in Florida. And you have an offer today, and if you really want out, you should take that offer. Or you're going to have to sit through price discovery and hit rock bottom because there isn't buyers. There is no buyers in Florida. There is some markets in the wealthier areas where there's not as many listings, but that's hit or miss. Overall, the real estate market in Florida is crap.
Oh, hold on. The news is out. Newsweek is out about Florida. Florida real estate. Florida real estate, not just part of the state. The whole state is crashing. The whole state is suffering. Prices are falling and falling fast throughout the state. Why? We've been talking about it on this channel for over 2 years. Taxes are high. HOA fees are high. Insurance continues to go higher and higher and higher. That's if you can even get it. Florida real estate is in big trouble, and Newsweek spells it out. Basically what I've been saying for over 2 years. You just can't make a decent living in Florida. There's just not enough jobs. There's not enough opportunity. And even if you do have a decent job, the expenses are just getting completely out of hand. And people are now moving out of Florida in droves. Like and follow for more. We'll be talking a lot more about Florida real estate because the crash.
Didn't realize Canadians leaving would hurt tourism this bad.
Not just one less room booked or one fewer car rented. It's months of spending, thousands upon thousands of dollars that disappear from restaurants, shops, healthcare providers, and service industries. And as we move through the year 2025, the signs are beginning to show. Seasonal rentals that used to be snapped up a year in advance are sitting empty. Real estate agents are seeing a drop in Canadian interest. The numbers are down, the bookings are quiet, and Florida's winter economy is starting to feel the chill. One of the earliest warning signs that something was shifting came from real estate platforms. According to data from Redfin, interest from Canadian buyers searching for U.S. properties dropped by more than 25% compared to last year. That's not just a seasonal blip. It's the most significant decline among all foreign buyers. And guess what? Florida is right at the center of it. For decades, Florida was the dream. Warm winters, beachside living, and relatively affordable homes made it the ultimate escape for Canadians looking for a second home. But now, real estate agents across the state are seeing something different. Inquiries are down, and for some, they've stopped altogether. One agent who typically works with several Canadian buyers each season reported that this year, for the first time in over a decade, not a single Canadian client reached out. Even more telling is the rise in foreign sellers. Multiple agents have reported an uptick in properties being listed by non-resident owners. It's a quiet but powerful reversal. Instead of buying into the dream, people are backing out of it. The reasons vary. Yes, some mention rising insurance costs or property tax burdens, but many say the shift isn't just financial, it's emotional. It's about whether the U.S. still feels like a place they want to invest in or even visit. This isn't just a real estate story. It's an economic warning. When foreign interest drops, it doesn't just affect the housing market. It trickles down into everything: construction jobs, renovation services, legal fees, tourism dollars, and more. Florida built a billion-dollar seasonal economy on predictable Canadian demand. But now, in 2025, that demand is unraveling, and the real estate market is sounding the alarm. If real estate sales are the long game, then rentals are the immediate pulse of snowbird activity. And right now, that pulse is faint. In years past, seasonal rentals in Florida were practically impossible to get last
But
minute.
now, Canadians are boycotting the United States. The housing market is in deep. Homes that were once sold quickly are now sitting on the market longer. And the Canadians are saying that this is not just about money. They are saying that politics have a role to play. All these trade fights, all these border rules, and everything the US is doing to make Canadians feel unwelcome in the United States, they would rather take their dollars and spend it somewhere else. Guys, I need to know what you think about this in the comment section, because for decades, right, Florida could count on Canadian snowbirds, so as they are called, to buy homes and stay every winter. But now that steady flow is slowing down, and it's just showing how global politics and economics can hit close to home, even in Florida that is all sunny and bright. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.